Welcome to Mario Kart! How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing? We're playing more Mario Kart. I'm so excited. But before we get started today, let me show you all what I did on my days off. And this is rare, ain't it? You know, a Sunday stream. Haven't had one of those in a while, but, you know, we're doing one now. Check this out. Double vision, bros. Yeah, no, I made this myself. I sewed it. Look at it. Not a bad job on my end. Anyway, I just wanted to show you all that. I started sewing a little bit. You know, I'm used to just reaping, not sewing. Get it? Cause you don't you get it? It's because you reap what you sow. But yeah, no. Let's get started today, shall we? This is so exciting. But yeah. First Mario Kart stream we've done other than like the Mario Kart DS stuff in a while. So how's everyone doing tonight? I've just been work maxing. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. So yeah, we're gonna play this, you know, for about an hour and a half. Have a nice, chill stream. Been looking forward to having one of these, you know. We haven't had as many as I would have liked to in recent times, but here, let me check my volume real quick. Based? Dude, that's awesome. It is so cool. The last time I had deer was that it was the deer jerky that I forget who exactly made it, but yeah, no, I bought some off of someone at some point, and you know, it was pretty good. But yeah, no, I mean, good God, that's been like 3 years. But yeah, I found out that acupuncture is a real thing, apparently. No, so when I was sewing this hat, see this one right here? This hat? Yeah, when I was sewing it, I lost one of the sewing needles. I don't know how, because I was sewing on my desk. It just went missing. I wake up, because my bed is right next to my desk, and I roll over to turn off my alarm. And turns out, one of the sewing needles found their way onto my bed. So it just went right into my fucking knee. And I look down and I see, you know, about like an inch long needle just shoved into my fucking kneecap. And I looked at it. And it took me a second for it to actually hit me. And I'm like, huh. So I pulled it out and, you know, cleaned it off, put it back into the sewing supplies. But, yeah. I will say, though, ever since then, my back has not really been hurting as much. Which is weird, but I'm not going to question it. Let's go! I've been looking forward to this today. But yeah, you know, you learn new things every day. Honestly, I think for, you know, the first time I've ever sewn, I did a pretty good job. Like, no, I wore the hat out today, and, you know, like, the emblem didn't come flying off. This is so exciting. Fuck! How did I miss 2 boxes in a row? I just can't catch a break here. You fucking asshole. That's 3. That makes 3. Okay, we recovered. It's not bad at all. Boom! Sky High Sunday. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. Something just fell off my desk. I don't know what. But that's fun. Yeah, my desk is low-key, or not even low-key, it's fucking high-key messy as fuck. It's okay, though. Okay, Calamari Desert, that's not bad. Hello, how's it going? We're just playing some Mario Kart tonight. Having a chill-ass stream. Let's go! Fuck you, Luigi. Whew. Hey, that's a pretty good. Get fucked! Oh!
It's a me. I did it. You shouldn't have tried to beat Mario.
Mario work gear? Bro, that's literally me, dude. That's what I wear. But yeah, we're gonna be playing this for tonight, you know. Just have a nice chill stream. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this. And I think we'll be able to have another one of these next week, too. Because, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I've missed doing these Mario Kart streams, but the problem's been just, like, either I've been really busy or I've had to, like, go out of town or etc., etc. Whatever excuse that I can come up with. But no, it's like, no, I love doing these streams. Just me playing Mario Kart gives me an opportunity to, like, I don't know, just kind of sit around and talk. Let's go! Get fucked! What even hit me? Did someone have one of those boxes? Yeah, I think it was like the boom box that like destroys everything. Yes! Yes, it is. Yeah, we're just playing in random online lobbies. At some point, I kind of want to, you know, I don't know, get like an actual like lobby together, but that involves planning, and I haven't really planned for that. So, yeah, no, this is just random online matchmaking.
So exciting. This is so exciting.
Ow. Let's go! It's Koopa Cape. Man, I remember playing this in Mario Kart Wii as a kid. Something I actually liked doing when I was a kid is I would just like go into time trials and like explore the courses, check out all the cool details. But I don't know, it's like, I don't know, in my old unk age, I haven't done that as much. Oh! Oh, that's awesome. Let's go! Get out of here, John.
I'm the winner.
Yes!
Woohoo! I did it!
New Star Fox. At some point, here's my thing about the new Star Fox. I'm gonna wait until it releases and just kind of see how it is. Because, I mean, it looks pretty good. I don't know. I find that, like... I've realized this in my old Unk age. I'm very much a stickler for the voiceover works of new games. Because, I mean, it's the way that the industry in general is kind of going. To where it's like they base their like voiceover style and voice direction based off of like anime dubs. And you know, and half the time it's not even like good ones like Cowboy Bebop. It's like, you know, the people you see on TikTok that like they move with their hands and their whole body and they're like, ooh, it's like that, but like don't even get me started on that because I despise that style of acting. And that's the thing, it's like there's not even a place for it. Like, when it comes to a lot of things, it's like, that like, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of in certain industries. It's like, well, you know, there's a place for it, a time and a place. But that's the thing, it's like, that is a fad that should have died out, you know, in the 90s. But it has lived on through modern voiceover attempts. And I don't know. I mean, I'm getting that vibe from the new Star Fox. To where it's like, you know, I listen to the old Star Fox voiceovers because, like, the uncompressed audio was leaked years ago. Like, if you look it up right now, you can go find the actual recording masters for, the master recordings. Excuse me. Like, the actual master tapes for, like, Star Fox 64. And, you know, it is legitimately good acting. But I don't know, listening to like some of the new dialogue from the new games, I don't know, it's not doing it for me. But if the gameplay is good, I will get it and I will stream it. I will sit my chud ass down and I will play. But no, I mean, that's the thing. It's just like, I don't know. This brings about a conversation about acting in general, and voiceover work too. Like, there's a reason why, like, I don't know, older voice acting was a lot more quality than what you get today. It's because, like... Ah! When it comes to, like, voice acting from, you know... years ago, a lot of those actors are, like, classically trained, which means... Fuck. I dropped my controller. Which means, like, you know... you're trained in, like, theater acting and how to perform, pretty much. But a lot of people nowadays, they skip that step, and, I mean, it really shows. It really does. Like, for me personally, I have taken acting classes. I've taken, you know, theater classes. I know about, like, proper staging. I know about, you know, you have to, like, perform in a certain way. You have to be able to, you know, use your voice. And that's... I'm not really explaining this right, but, like... because I can't think of the word at the moment, but, like... it's like, that's the way that acting is. You have to do certain things. But a lot of people are missing the steps. And, you know, it's... I don't know. Like, I'm really not trying to be pessimistic here. But I'm trying to explain just kind of my, my issue with, like, the industry as it is today. Because it's not about talent or being able to do such things. It's either through nepotistic means that people are getting jobs. People, like, looking into being a voice actor, it's like, well, you know, I can do it, but they don't go through the proper steps in order to, I don't know, be able to do it to the best of their ability. No, I don't know, I mean... it's rich coming from me, because I started with, you know, a microphone in my car. But, I don't know, it's like... I feel like if people... I mean, especially, like, people in the industry now getting a lot of jobs and even making their own thing, if they would have gone through the proper, like, steps in order to learn how it's done, you know, we wouldn't get a lot of these, like, riffs on the, like, 90s anime dub voice. But that's just me. And the reason I even bring that up is because that's really the vibe that I'm getting from the new Star Fox. Where it's like... it's overacted in a way, but maybe it's just the voice direction. Because you can be larger than life without overacting. Like, you look at the old Star Fox master tapes... like, they were larger-than-life characters being played. But, like, at the same time, it wasn't, like, being overacted like a bad anime dub. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point, but... I don't know. All that to say, I'm excited for the new Star Fox. I hope it's good. 'Cause, you know, we haven't gotten Star Fox in so long. Yes! Woohoo! Yeah, sorry, I was rambling, but... I mean... it's an important point to bring up when it comes to voice acting nowadays. And I'm not saying that as, you know... like, from a looking down on someone else perspective. I can't use my words today, but that's kind of what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it from, like, a point of superiority. I'm saying it from a point of... you can tell the difference when it comes to voice acting from those who, you know, are actually, I don't know, somewhat classically trained, to those who just grew up watching, like, bad anime dubs, and they're like, I can act too! And it's like, no. It's like, can and should are two very important distinctions. Yes, you can do anything. But should you? No. Go back to the drawing board and train a little bit more. And I mean, I say that as, you know, someone who, I don't know. I'm not the most conventionally trained, but I did go through the proper steps. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, a lot of it was self-taught, but I knew that there were steps in order to do such things, so I took those proactively. But I don't know. To each their own, I guess. But that's just my perspective on it. Like, you know, you can have talent and not go through, like, the by-the-books training. But it's more so just like, I don't know. There are a lot of people who just skip the part where, you know, it comes to, like, learning how to do it. And they're like, well, I'll just talk like this. And, you know, then you know, that means I can do this. And it's like, well, you're missing a few steps there, buddy. Good God. I am fucking up this race. Like, I don't say this to, like, discourage anyone, but what I am saying this for is, like, I don't know. It's like, look, we have a million people in the industry who, do, like, the bad anime dub voice already. We don't need any more. What we need is more, like, actually talented individuals who aren't just riffing off the same voice, like, 25 times. Or, hell, giving the jobs all to one person. Because speaking of anime, I've noticed that, like, for a lot of the Crunchyroll dubs, they just give, like, certain roles to one person, and it's very nepotistic.
Oh no! It's no good.
But yeah, I guess aside from that, I don't know. I have a lot to say on certain topics, and if I get going, I'll just ramble on about them for hours. But I don't know. I feel that that is kind of an important thing to state. Okay, we'll do Yoshi. Let's go, Yoshi! Speaking of Yoshi, has anyone played the new Yoshi game? I haven't yet because I'm waiting. Like, I gotta be real about something. If it's a game that I know I'll love, I have no issue, you know, spending like 60, 70 bucks on it. But on a Yoshi game, I don't know, like, it's like, I've had Yoshi games that I've loved before, and I've had Yoshi games to where it's like, you know, I play it for, you know, a few hours, and then I put it down because I'm like, damn, this is low-key boring as fuck. Like, I know for a fact, one of those instances for me was Yoshi's New Island. I had that growing up. I gotta be real, Yoshi's New Island was not Nintendo's finest hour. Ah! No! Ah!
It's a bullshit. For real.
Ah! No! I was robbed! Verily. I love Mario Kart 8. I gotta be honest, like, you know, the new one, it doesn't have as many tracks or as much stuff that I would like to play personally. So, I mean, you know, I have access to it. I can't do it. For me, I can't get over the swapping out of Charles Martinet. If Charles Martinet was still in World, I'd play it. Absolutely, 100%. But now that he's, you know, not voicing Mario in games, it's like, I can't do it. Like, I don't think I bought a new Mario game since Mario vs. Yeah, a wholly new, from the ground up Mario game. I guess technically it would be Wonder. Yeah, Wonder and Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Or no, it would be Mario RPG and Mario vs. Donkey Kong, actually. Yeah, I think those were the last new Marios that I got. Other than the Mario Galaxy re-releases, but let's be honest here, those are from, you know, 2007 and 2010 respectively, so those aren't really new. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I just haven't been able to pull the trigger on that kind of thing. I mean, I gave Wonder a try. I gotta be honest, Mario Wonder, I love the art style, but I haven't really had a motivation to go back and play it again. Like, I played it at launch, had a good time with it, and then I just kind of put it on the shelf. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older. But I don't know, I feel like it goes back to just like an argument I've kind of made with Nintendo. Like, not against them or for them, it's more so just like, argument's not the right word, I guess I should say observation. An observation I've made about Nintendo in the modern day is that they're trying to be like wacky and weird, like the GameCube and DS eras of Mario. But it doesn't have the same heart as that did, because of the fact that I don't know, it's like they're still playing it a little bit too safe. Thank you, Link. You just... Fuck this game! Yeah, I mean, that's my thing. It's like... It sucks. It really does. Because, trust me, I want to be excited for the new wacky Mario stuff coming out, but it's just like, you know... The second I hear that new voice, it just kills it for me. Because that's the thing. It's like, I don't want to, you know... I don't want to be like this. I don't want to have to, you know, just stop playing my favorite series because they got rid of, you know, the guy who did all the voice work. But at the same time, it's like, the new guy, he just doesn't cut the mustard for me. It's like, you know, I see all these new Mario things. Well, I can't say it that much because there hasn't been a whole lot new. But it's like, you know, the few things that really have gotten my attention, like Mario Kart World, Mario and Luigi Brothership, you know, like games like that, and it's like, man, I'm really excited for it. But then I remember, and I try and push it down, but then I remember, and then I'm just like, I can't do it. Well, here's the thing. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's an argument of like jolliness or anything. It's just like the proper cadences aren't there with the voice. And the fact of the matter is, it's not just something that can be improved with time. And that's the thing. No one wants to admit that. If you say that, then, you know, it's defeatist mentality, or you're just being mean to the new guy, which, you know, no hate to the new guy. I don't like his work, but he seems like a nice enough guy. But no, it's just like, you know, people are like, oh, you're just not giving it a chance. And it's like, no, I bought Wonder when it came out. It's just not good work. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I go on this rant every once in a while because I often do tread old territory, you know. These things happen. But yeah, no, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I can't sit here and pretend like, you know, something bad is good, especially when you're like, I don't know, neurotic? Would that be the right word? I guess that would be the right word. Like, when you're, like, I don't know. When you know something and the way it should be and all the little things that go into making that, and someone's just not doing it well or right or whatever, it irks me so bad, but it's just one of those things. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing my voiceover work online. You know, maybe you'll, you know, be noticed someday. That's the hope, anyway. That really is, you know, the goal, I guess. Yeah. You know, that really is the goal with all this, you know, the channel and everything. Because that's kind of the method to my madness here, because years ago when they did the recast, I heard that they were looking into someone who is very prevalent online for that, but they decided to go with, I think it's called Cup of Tea Productions instead, because it was, like, cheaper, and it's just a very small pool that they pull from that agency. But yeah, you know, I don't know. Hopefully the right person notices my stuff someday. Hopefully. A chud can dream. I have not lost, you know, the drive to do it. I have not, you know, lost that glimmer of hope in my eye. And we're going to keep working at it until, you know, until I get to where I want to be. And I feel that, like, I don't know. You find that people in life, they'll have goals, dreams, aspirations, but they'll give up. And it's a very sad thing to see. It's like a weird ego death in its own right that you see happening to people. Like, I've seen it happen firsthand to, like, friends of mine. You know, they'll have, like, these goals, these dreams, these aspirations, these gifts that, you know, they can use. But then they waste it. And it's like, no, I'd rather just, you know, be comfortable and not, you know, push the envelope on anything. And it's like, don't waste a gift that you've been given. Don't waste your talents. I don't know, it's like... And the sad thing is, it's not even just like a boomer thing either. Because, you know, when it comes to these kind of arguments, it's like, well, you know, there are a lot of boomers who do that. And it's like, no, I've seen it firsthand with people my age. Like, you know, you look at them and you can see that, like, glimmer of hope just vanish from their eye. And what you're left with is, like, someone just trying to, you know, I don't know, live a normie life. And you know, it's kind of sad to see in a way. Very disheartening. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm rambling again. Yes!
Woohoo! That is so cool.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. When it comes to, like, voiceover and stuff, or that is the end-all be-all goal of mine. I want to be noticed. I want my talents, my existence to live on. But no, unironically, it's like, you know, as much as that little rant sounds like something you'd get out of, like, a Metal Gear Solid villain, which I'm pretty sure part of that was literally taken word for word from Solidus, you know, the hero of Metal Gear. I don't know, it's just like, I see so many people and they have so much potential to do things in life, but then they just give up. You know, the going gets tough, like, you know, things get hard, life gets hard. And then it's like, okay, well, you know, I give up on my dreams. I'm going to, go work in an office at a normie job for the next 40 years. It's like, what are you doing? Now, keep in mind, this rant, it's not like, you know, the r/no work, I am not r/no works champion. This fucking track again. But no, it's true. It's like, the second things get tough, people just want to get discouraged and give up. But, you know, I don't know. My resilience, it's a gift. And I cherish it. It's like, you know, I have a goal and I have, you know, very daunting odds. Not insurmountable, but like it's a very daunting thing ahead of me, you know? But I don't care. We're gonna keep going. I will do my Mario thing, and I will accomplish my goals at the end of the day. I'm not going to give up.
Whew, that was smooth. That was very smooth.
Fuck, we're fucked. Oh, 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 oh! Yes! Woohoo! That was so close. But yeah, no, I mean, getting older, it's something that you kind of see happen in real time. It's like, you know, one day, you know, you're talking with your peers about, I wouldn't even say outlandish dreams. I'd say like realistic goals that, you know, it's going to take a lot of work to get there. It's going to be a very hard path ahead, but with enough resilience and hard work, you can get there. Not even trying to sound like a boomer and being like, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and you can, you know, accomplish your goal. Like, no, not even like that. I mean, it's like, you know, semi-realistic goals and people just kind of give up. And, you know, it's like you talk to them and they're a completely different person. It's very sad. But I don't know. In another way, like, not giving up is kind of isolating because so many people, they just give up on what they want to do in life. And instead, they'd rather, you know, settle for mediocrity. I guess that's the best way to put it. They want to settle for mediocrity. They can have anything they want. Like, that's the thing in life. It's like, you can have anything you want to. But a lot of people, they don't ask for everything they want. They, you know, they settle. Like, they go for the lowest hanging fruit, and then, you know, when push comes to shove at the end of the day, they're unhappy. Because they'll sit there and they'll think about it, and they're like, well, damn, I could have done a lot more with my life. And I don't know, seeing so many cases of that, like, so many people wasting their lives and then having regrets, I don't know, like, I saw that at a young age. And it's like, it's really kind of been hammered into me. To where it's like, it's a terrifying prospect, you know. At the end of it all, when, you know, I'm laying on my deathbed, and it's like, you know, what did I do with my life? Was I happy? I want to be able to answer a firm yes. I don't know. I feel like people make life too much about, like, survival rather than, you know, happiness. You know. I found that it's kind of the way that you have to live now, you know? It's about, will you be happy? And that sounds very, like, I don't know, selfish, which I think selfishness, it's kind of a dirty word, in a way. Because it has, like, such a bad connotation around it, you know? You're selfish! Yeah, so? Yes, I am. I am looking out for myself. Yes, I am doing what I want to do. Why not? Huh? Well, I don't know. People, they just, I don't know. Like, I know in my life personally, it's like, sometimes I'll talk to my parents and people my parents' age, and it's just like, well, what do you want to do with your life? Well, I wanted to do this, but now I'm, you know, just working this job, not because I want to, but because I, you know, need to survive. And it's like, you know, I don't know. It's like that is the wrong outlook to have on life. It's like, and I say this because, like, I know damn well that sometimes it's, or some of that is just not the truth. It's it's like, um, like my dad, he's getting older, and I love my dad, but it's like, he has an opportunity right now to kind of, you know, venture out, do what he wants to do, because he has been very lucky in life on multiple fronts, and I love my dad. But, you know, instead of doing what he actually wants to do with his life, he'll go and, like, do these, like, slop jobs, and it's like, Dad, isn't there something else you want to do other than this? You know, you're getting up there, and you're not, you know, at a set company right now. You know, you can kind of do whatever you want. Are you sure you want to do this? And, you know, like, we've talked about it, because he'll be like, you know, I always wanted to do this or that. And it's like, well, why not? Why not now? There's no time like the present. And, like, I don't know. He just doesn't take advantage of some of the opportunities that he's been given in life. And, like, this is nothing against my dad. I love my dad, but, like, I don't know. It brings me back to talking about, like, having regrets. Like, that is the last thing I want in life, to, you know, live with regret that I survived and, you know, didn't actually live. Because I feel that there is a stark difference between just surviving and living. And we're getting philosophical tonight. I don't know. I feel like too many people, they just want to survive and do the bare minimum, when it's like, you know, we've been given the gift of life. Why not live a little bit, you know? Enjoy this precious gift that we have while we have it. But, I don't know. It's just something to think about. And something else to think about, we just lost the race. Okay. Mr. Bojack, how's it going, man? But yeah, I mean, I guess what I was trying to say is that people, they need to live. And so many people, they just want to survive. It's like, it's two different modes of existence and being alive, but so many people, even if they have the potential to live, they'd rather just survive. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the point that I'm getting at. So true, dude. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's just one of those scary things, you know. I mean, as I get older, and I see so many people just, you know, going to that way of living, it's a scary thing. Ooh, that was clean. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's all I really have to say on that. Oh, did you all see that Lego Batman got its release date announced for Switch? Ah! You fucking bitch! You know what irks me about that? I see people who are genuinely upset that, like, the Switch people are, you know, getting a little bonus for the collector's edition, which I will be getting. No, but I see people who are legitimately angry, and they're just like, why are the Switch collector's edition people getting the exclusive minifigure? And it's like, dog, we have to wait 4 fucking months to play the game. I gotta be honest, I think it's a little more than fair that we get a little something for our troubles, quite frankly. But, I don't know, maybe that's just me. We'll take second. What are you talking about, Brad? Mario Kart? That would not be on Steam. Yeah, Nintendo, you gotta have a Nintendo console to play Nintendo games. You know, officially. But we would never go the unofficial route and, you know, play Nintendo games on our computer, because that would be evil. And we would never do that, because we are good chuddies who love buying all of our games. Real, Mr. Brad. That's so real. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Motherfucker! That asshole just keeps hitting me with his 3 fucking shells. I am getting fucked this race. Thank you for giving him a star and me a red shell. What is with the fucking items this race? I am just getting fucked. Yeah, 9th is the best we could fucking pull. Fair enough, Mr. Brad. We'll see you later. But yeah, good God, that race was fucking awful. Anyway, yeah, we'll play for, let's see, what time is it? We'll play a few more races for another like 15 to 30. I'm actually having a good time, though. This has been a lot of fun so far. Let's go! Mute City! Yes! Man, F-Zero is so awesome. I gotta be real about something with F-Zero, though. I prefer, like, the anime's explanation to the universe, like, as opposed to the, Real War trademark. I don't know what it is about it, but, like, I don't know, it was such, like, a cohesive little story that kind of explained a lot of the cooler, like, side characters, like Mighty Gazelle. I don't want to spoil it. I mean, it's an obscure anime, but, like, we actually get to see how he became, like, a cyborg. And it's really cool. I don't know. It's a shame that, like, F-Zero kind of died for, like, I don't know. And I mean, I love Mario Kart, but let's be honest, Mario Kart kind of did kill F-Zero. Just because of, like, how good Mario Kart was. All right, you're right out in front. I might play F-Zero X for you all one day. I'm not good at F-Zero, but I do enjoy playing some F-Zero X. Let's go! Okay. not this track again.
Please, no. I don't want to play this track again. Please take it out of the rotation.
Oh my god, this brings me back to when this game came out before the booster pass. Or, yeah, the booster course pass. This track was like the only fucking track that anyone would pick. And I hated it. Like, here's my thing. I don't even mind this track every once in a while. What the fuck happened? Anyway, yeah, I don't even mind this track every once in a while, but, like, it's just the frequency in which this track shows up, to which it's just, like, I gotta be honest, I think this is one of my least favorite Game Boy Advance remakes. Like, legitimately, this... And honestly, I think part of it, too, is the music. Because they went with, like, kind of a... I mean, you can hear it. It's a slower paced, kind of more chill, musical piece. But, like, if you listen to the original on Game Boy Advance, like, that shit was hikey tough. But yeah, no, they, I don't know. It does not appeal to me in the way that the others have. Because, like, some of the other remixes are pretty faithful to the source track. It's more so just, I don't know, they... weren't as faithful to this one. Not to mention this fucking, like, anti-gravity section. Like, it's okay, but I don't know. It's just not really ever been in the running for, like, my top favorite Mario Kart track. Yes! Barely rolled over the finish line. Woohoo! Yeah, I gotta be honest. I think Brennan was mad at me for kicking him off course. Can you believe that this game is almost 10 years old? And I'm not talking about Mario Kart 8 itself. I'm talking about this release of it. Next March, the Switch will turn 10. That makes me feel ancient. I remember seeing the Switch announcement back in the day. Back when I was in high school, I remember seeing, you know, the lead up to Breath of the Wild, the lead up to Mario Odyssey. This port, like, I was so excited for it. It makes me feel ancient that, you know, it's old history at this point. I don't know, maybe it's just getting old. Maybe it's being reminded of that, you know, whenever I walk into, like, I don't know, a game store and seeing, you know, all the technology I grew up with, and it's like, oh yeah, that's in the old shit section, and it's like, what? The DS isn't old? And then it's like, you know, I think about it, and it's like, oh yeah, the DS Lite turned 20 this year. New Super Mario Brothers is now older than, you know, what the original Super Mario Brothers was. Like, Super Mario Brothers, or New Super Mario Brothers was closer to Super Mario Brothers than we are from New Super Mario Brothers. Think about that for a minute. That's insane. You're not a kid anymore. You're not the target audience anymore, bud. You're not a kid anymore. The sands of time are moving on, Paisano, and you are being left behind. Like, for real, though. Like, I saw that meme go around when, the new Mario movie, or, yeah, not even the new Mario movie, the first Mario movie from Illumination came out. And, someone, like, put a Captain Lou Mario in there, and he's like, you're not the target audience anymore, bud. You're not a kid anymore. And you know, the day by day, that becomes more applicable.
It's so over. I'm getting so old.
What the fuck even happened there? I somehow fell sideways off the mountain. Damn.
That's no good.
I'm out of here. Good night. But yeah, man. The passage of time is such a weird thing. But yeah, we'll play for about 10 more minutes. And then I think that'll do it for us tonight. Tomorrow, we'll be back with Donkey Kong. Very, very excited for that. Okay. Yay. And I think this week, I'm kind of thinking about doing a replay of Super Metroid. Because we haven't done a Metroid in a while. When was the last time we did a Metroid? I believe we did Zero Mission sometime recently. I'll have to look it up. I mean, Zero Mission happened in the era of the new thumbnail. So, because I know Fusion was one of the last of the old thumbnails. That's the thing, you know. A good thumbnail can make or break people actually paying attention to what you're doing. Honestly, whenever I had the shit thumbnail, no one would come by. But, you know, whenever I had a decent thumbnail, you know, people started coming, so... coming to the stream, yeah. So, I don't know. It seems like having a good thumbnail does make the difference. But, yeah, no, I think we'll, I think we'll replay Super. And what that'll leave us with is, AM2R and Dread to complete the main series. To which I'm always down to play Super Metroid. Super Metroid is so fun. I think the last time I played it was on stream, but, like... yeah, that's been over a year ago. I want to say it's closer to 2 years. Because, let's see... Ah! No! I was robbed! But yeah, good God, when was that Super Metroid playthrough? Because it's been a while ago. Yeah, let me look into this. Yeah, the last time we did Metroid was, like, around Valentine's Day. Alright, we gotta walk in for this race. I'll find it in a minute. Just give me a little bit. Based. Dude, I haven't really watched Rick and Morty. I fell for that one so hard. That was such an easy trap and I fell for it. Fell for it again award.
It's 12 a.m.
Yes, it is, Flower. It is 12 a.m. Woo! We'll take it. We'll take it. You know what? That's not a bad way to finish. This game looks so good, even 10 years later. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for us. Let me look. Let me find it, because I really do want to find this. Yeah, let me look on my channel real quick. Good God, this had been many, many moons ago. Yeah, give me just a second here. Because I do want to find this. Because, yeah, Mario 64 DS was the first one we did. Super Metroid, Super Metroid, Super Metroid. Where are you? Super Metroid. Because I could have sworn we've done a Super Metroid stream. Have we? I'm not seeing it. Am I, like, losing it? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Yeah, that's been, like, 2 years ago. That was in, it was in, like, late 24, early 25. So, I mean, it's due for a replay. But anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us tonight. No, it's been a lot of fun tonight. We will have more chill streams like this. I've been meaning to. Trust me, I've been wanting to do more of these streams, but unfortunately, just shit has gotten in the way. But we're not gonna let, you know, shit get in the way of this. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this more. No, I'm very much looking forward to it. So tomorrow we're gonna play Donkey Kong. I think Tuesday we'll do Super Metroid, and that's kind of the plan going forward. Looking forward to it. But yeah, no, this has been a lot of fun tonight. But yeah, no, I think it's time for me to go. But you know, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching me just kind of fuck around on Mario Kart for an hour. You know, it's been, I appreciate when people watch me, you know, stream and play games, and you know, it does mean a little bit to me. So thank you all. But anywho, with that, I guess it's time for me to go. So,
With all that said, it's been fun. It's been real. I even think that it's been real fun. But it's a time for Mario to go. So I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Kentucky Mario, and I will see you all next time. Okie dokie. Mario, see you next time. Ho ho! See you later. Mario, think all of you all are fantastic. Okay. Bye bye.